You ever been on a trip where everything's going perfectly and then out of nowhere, something happens that you didn't see coming? I had one of those trips. I was in Thailand, just stepping off the plane, feeling that excitement you get when you're in a new place. The sun was setting over the horizon. Everything was vibrant. I couldn't wait to explore. But about 4 days in, it happened. I woke up to the worst stomach cramps of my life. I thought it was just a bad meal, but a few hours later, I was too weak to get out of bed. And when I finally did manage to crawl to the hotel desk to ask for help, they looked at me like I was crazy. No doctor, they said. I had to find one myself. I'll spare you the details of how I felt, but let's just say it was bad. Really bad. There's something about being in a foreign country, thousands of miles away from home, and knowing that if something goes wrong, you're on your own. That's a weird feeling, right? It was the first time I truly understood why travel insurance isn't just a nice to have, it's a lifesaver. After the initial shock, I had to scramble to get help. I didn't have a clue how the health system worked, how much I'd need to pay for treatment, or if they even accepted my insurance back home. I remember standing there at a hospital in Bangkok, holding my phone, wondering if I could afford the treatment. I'd never felt so alone. Luckily, everything turned out fine. I got treated, I rested, and I managed to get back on track. But that moment, when I realized I was vulnerable, stuck in a foreign country, and hoping everything would be okay, that's a moment I'll never forget. You'd think that a situation like that would make me a bit paranoid about traveling, right? But actually, it did the opposite. It made me realize how crucial it is to be prepared. Travel insurance isn't just about covering your luggage if it gets lost or your flight if it gets delayed. It's about peace of mind. It's the safety net you need when things get messy, when life throws curveballs, when you're far away from home and you can't just call your parents to help you out. Now, every time I book a trip, the first thing I do is double check my insurance. And not just any insurance. I learned that you don't want to take risks with cheap or generic policies that don't cover the right stuff. I found out the hard way that having the right coverage can make all the difference. It's not just health-related either. Travel insurance can cover trip cancellations, lost luggage, and even natural disasters, all things I never thought about until I was in the middle of it. The best part? I don't have to think about it anymore. I found a travel insurance company that's totally changed the way I think about traveling. It's called Insure. I'm not saying this because I want to sell you anything. Trust me, I get it. I don't like those pushy ads either. But this is something I genuinely use. I've trusted them for my last few trips, and it's made such a difference in how I travel. They handle all the hard stuff for you, from finding local doctors to dealing with claims. It's like having a personal assistant in your back pocket, but instead of helping you with reservations, they're there for the oh no moments that always seem to pop up at the worst time. So if you're about to head out on a long trip, just remember this. Insurance isn't just an add-on. It's the safety net you didn't know you needed. And if you're looking for something reliable, something I can honestly say has worked for me, Insure might be your go-to. Again, no sales pitch here, just a real travel hack that I swear by now. And trust me, you'll thank yourself for it when things don't go as planned. Because in the end, travel is supposed to be fun, right? So don't let something unexpected ruin it.